Let's bring him out. Timothydelaghetto.
Should I go down?
Okay. Here, look. Tim, there's water. You thirsty?
Welcome.
Oh, it has my name on it.
Well, it could say
Will. Backwards L.
Y number one.
Y number one. Why were you number one guest?
Thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. You know where I met you? Was at 789 in New York. Was that when we met
Oh,
the first
wow,
time?
yeah.
That was it, huh? At that park.
I never went
At
to
that
that
park.
You didn't go to that.
No,
that was a crazy gathering, wasn't it?
That was like my first
That was
real
cool.
YouTube gathering ever. Actually, I'd never been to one, so.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Shay when you saw him in person?
I was like, you know, he's like just like on the screen, you know, fluffy, like
Fat.
beard was
Fluffy?
fluffing.
Big fat big sweaty fat.
It was really
I
fluffy.
just thought Chris Farley. I remember when I just thought a lot of Jack Black, Chris
Totally.
Farley had a kid,
Like,
and that's what you were.
My first real memory of Shay was like after the whole No. What was that YouTube It was like an award show in San Francisco.
Oh,
Live.
YouTube Live.
That's the
Yeah,
name
yeah.
of it,
When
right?
Katy
Was
Perry
it?
was there, they're telling me to talk in your
Oh,
microphone.
okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, dude. And
I know, right? It's
what was the
cool.
rapper? Not Kanye, but
Akon.
Akon. Remember Akon performed at
Was
that
there?
thing? Akon performed.
Yeah,
And he
and
spit
he
on
held
your
his
lip.
hand.
No, he didn't spit on my lip. He grabbed my
He spit on
hand.
somebody's lip.
Did he spit on their lip on purpose? He hopped
Well,
a
he was
lip?
like singing, and they were in the front row, and they were like, "Yeah, Akon," and he was like,
Oh, I
and he
wasn't in the
spit on
Dude,
their lip.
there is a clip
Ew.
of Akon reaching down. There's like all these chicks, and I had like whittled my way up there, chubby shoulders and all.
Not easy
And
for
then-
you to do.
It's not easy. I had to like bump a lot of chicks out of the way.
Yeah.
Those teenagers girls are light. Anyways, I had my vlog camera up there, and I was filming Akon, and he just like reaches down like the bad A that he was, and he grabs my hand, right?
grabs
And he
your
thinks
hand.
he's
And he
grabbing
held
some
it.
like hot chick's
He
hand.
held
And he
onto
holds
it.
my hand, and he's singing this like slow song, and he slowly looks down, and he
Like, that's a
sees
meaty hand.
this giant, beet red, sweaty, bearded
Yeah.
face, like, hey, Akon!
Yeah.
And you can see it in his face, like he slowly pulls
Like,
his hand away,
oh.
like, why the hell am I holding this dude's hand? It was a great moment. I have it on camera,
Well,
and it's
the-
like, you can see all the reverse angles.
That's why
The
black
sad
guys
thing
should
was
not
we-
wear sunglasses when they rap all the time.
We actually
Why they
lost
always
that
do
footage.
You know.
Well, I
They
don't wear
always wear
sunglasses when
sunglasses. I know, but a lot of them do.
Why?
You know, it's so you don't have to really look at anybody in the audience. Like that's one thing. It's like you don't have to really concentrate on
It's a
where you're.
trick.
Yeah.
Well, since you don't do that, what do? Do you pick a person?
No,
Do you,
I try to make eye contact with as
sing
many
to
people
him?
as I
You
can.
make a connection?
Yeah. Because I know it's gonna go on YouTube the next day, so I try to see how many
Yeah.
like.
You know what I try to do because I'm an asshole? Like if I'm in the crowd, like I kind of did with Vanilla Ice, like
least
I
he's
wait
honest.
for that eye contact and I wait for them to lock eyes and I want to be different and throw them off somehow. But I don't want to say anything.
You're like-
I just want to be the.
Something
Yeah,
like
guys,
that.
Can't wait to hear you sing.
I hate that guy.
How many of these do you see in the audience?
Yeah.
Like,
No, not me. I think you and me are the only ones that still like.
with the
have 'em.
flips? You still rock, where
I
do you, do you
just
still
bought
get 'em?
two
Where do you
more,
get 'em?
actually.
I still rock the flip. There's like a little thing that rattles inside.
Yeah, dude.
But I still use
like
it.
dead.
bro.
Ancient technology.
Flip for life.
Yo, I whipped this thing out when I was at a at the YouTube sound stage area.
yeah.
Space?
Yeah,
The
YouTube
YouTube space.
space.
Vlogging, and everybody like it was like Daystorm.
You're
and
like, what are you
what,
doing?
What is this? 2010? Like, bro, get out of my face,
Dude,
Hilarious,
great.
Daystorm.
I just bought two more, so we're still rocking them
We just
until they
we
die.
buy them on Amazon. They're like going up. They're like a hot commodity now.
Flip flips?
Yeah, Cisco closed Flip down for like a tax reason. I
The
guess.
song guy?
So dumb.
What? No. Cisco. The
yeah.
company Cisco.
I was like, wait, what?
Dong, the dong, dong, dong. Dude, that brings
forgot
back
about that
1998 memories. So, Timothy, tell us about yourself. You are, like I said, you're like in an airport every other day.
You just came
dude.
back from New York and Vegas.
I just flew in from Vegas this morning actually for this.
No.
I was here at the 10 a.m.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, he came
Yeah,
at
you-
10, and what'd you do?
You missed the 5-minute blocking I did to
He
know
learned about
when
secret
to walk
stuff that
in
you're not
and
going to get
where
to learn
leave.
Well,
about.
good thing you got here early.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know I didn't party, so I could come here and know when to walk in. So.
Bless your heart.
Well, I want to say this to you because I haven't had a chance, but I know you. Congratulations on Wild and Out. You're
Oh,
on,
thanks.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
on
MTV.
Wild and Out, and
Yeah.
I used to watch that show, and I was always like, dude, I wish I was that funny to do that kind of stuff. And now you're doing it,
Thanks, man.
and now I know you.
You do.
So that makes
Yay,
me
best
funnier.
friends.
Thanks, man.
You know what's
Congrats.
What's cool about Wild N' Out, actually, like, cause I used to watch it too, and I used to watch it like, man, I would be so good on that show, like, cause it
Yeah.
was like freestyling and improv, and you know, I used to do both.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like Googled like how to audition for Wild N' Out, and this was way back, you know, like
No way.
5 whole years ago.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
Dreams
and
come
then
true.
Awesome.
and then it just kind of the opportunity presented itself. Like Nick Cannon was tweeting like, hey man, I'm bringing it back. The first thing was he's like, hey, he said, whoever gets the most retweets, I'll audition personally.
No
for the
way.
show."
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So that's part of the reason why. And then
You've
just
been
kind
preparing
of,
for that moment, building your
Yeah,
Twitter
man.
audience.
So that's gonna air in the summertime?
Summertime on MTV2,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
Awesome.
cool. How many episodes are there?
12 episodes.
And you're
in
a white
all.
guy?
I'm in like 9 or 10 episodes. Mikey Day, there's one white guy. That could have been you, man.
But I'm not the
not
white.
white.
But I'm saying, you know, his whole
The other guy.
The
hey,
goofy white
I'm
dude.
not the urban guy
Right.
on the, you know.
You always gotta have one of those
Yeah,
dudes.
there's actually another really awkward white guy too. That's like his whole. He doesn't even like make funny jokes. He just comes in when everyone's like, "Yeah, yo," and he's like, "Hey, you know," and everyone cracks
is
up.
super
Yeah,
awkward.
it's
So
timing
straight.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, and you make vlogs as well.
I do. Here, let me do that right now. Actually.
He's gonna vlog it up, dude. We went down. I watched one of your vlogs the other day, and you were with your girlfriend. You guys went down to the beach, and
Super
you were,
hot babe, by
She's
the
super
way.
hot, babe.
Thanks, man.
Another thing Kassem wants in your life.
Do you have a convertible, dude?
I do. I just got
What
one.
is
Yeah.
what do you got?
I
That's
have
a sweet car.
A5 Audi convertible.
See,
yeah.
kids, YouTube.
Ooh, dude, I bet you use
YouTube.
hair.
F
in that
school,
thing.
bro.
Dude,
F
so
school.
this,
Not
I
true.
cracked up.
Stay in school.
Because
No, I
drop
mean-
out of school. It's worth it.
I mean, you guys won't be successful on YouTube. This is insane.
It's okay. There's like a couple questions. So I was watching you. You guys were driving home from the beach, and you were like vlogging the sunset, and it was so pretty. I was This is what you crack me up in moments like this, because that's like my kind of humor. You're like showing the sunset, and you're like, "Oh man, it's so beautiful. Maybe God really does exist." And then like a van drove in front of the sunset. Get out of the way, you stupid piece of... And then he like, "Oh man, I really wonder if my heavenly Father's out there." And then another car came like, "You stupid!" And he started cussing. I was cracking.
So the answer is no.
No, he does, Kassim, and he loves you more than you'll ever know.
Ugh,
One
dude.
of these days.
Remember when you tweeted
these days.
yesterday like some heavenly father bullshit? And then I was like, oh.
Kassem.
Do people like that?
Someday, Kassem.
I don't care.
Do people like
I
that?
tell
like
ya.
it.
Okay, that's
Faith.
fine, but like that gets
There's-
retweeted less than any
Oh,
tweet you do.
But
Because you go hard Jesus, dude.
But if we were going just for the retweets, Kassem,
No,
we would be
you
in
guys
it
go
for the
too
wrong
hard on the
reasons.
Yes.
Kassim
Save
texted
that,
me, and he
save
said,
that S for your kids at home. Okay,
We're-
I'm trying to
Save
watch
that
some other family stuff.
He's super positive, guys.
I try to keep a good mix of like inspirational and like, oh man, I have the craziest morning erection right now.
Yeah,
like, you know,
or I'm
tweets, you know.
pooping.
It's
Or I'm
a-
pooping.
it's
That's
a
those are my
great
good ones.
mix.
Poop a lot.
let's talk about this. How much are you on Twitter? Are you always on it?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Do
when
you
you
wake
guys
up
were
in the
talking, no,
morning
I
and-
do the wake up
3
at 3 a.m. Yeah, just if I ever happen to roll over, then I'll definitely check my Instagram likes and tweets and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I can't, because then I'll be up. Like if I roll over at 3 a.m. and I look at it, I won't
be
stop.
awake.
Like because it takes me an hour to go to sleep. Like I'll get in bed, like I'm going to bed at I'll try to get in bed at midnight, and I'll glance at the clock. It'll be 1:30, like as I'm dozing off. So if I look at my thing, I'll be up.
No, you know what's crazy? Speaking of God too, I know that whenever I start praying, I'll fall asleep. So I start
Again.
I start all my
That's
prayers.
probably true.
So I start all my prayers with, "Hey God, you know what's gonna happen, man." But hey,
Even your body can't even believe that shit. It's just like, dude, we don't believe it. We're tuning out. Good night.
You're going straight to heaven, because I'm gonna get you in. I'm gonna get you a free VIP.
Somebody has to
God
be
watches
the atheist
California
on
on.
the show.
Yeah. So you are super successful, dude. Like you're doing all these cool things, and it's been it's not like just you stumbled onto this. Like it's been 5 years of hard work, dude. You got fired from your job at California Pizza Kitchen because of
You did?
this.
Yeah.
I love
I remember that
California
whole
Pizza
fiasco.
Stupid, bro.
It kinda,
Fucking
I know you could
stupid.
have gone far.
well, actually, it was
Seriously.
I got fired because of tweets.
You were tweeting about you
Yeah.
didn't like the new uniform.
I didn't like the new uniforms because they were switching from white to black, and I thought the black would make me look stockier.
Yeah.
So I tweeted
All the way
at-
back
For
then.
all the-
real?
yeah, this was like 5 or 6 years ago, and I
Props to
tweeted.
them for having a social media presence.
Oh yeah,
To
Cal,
know.
at Cal
That's
Pizza
true.
Kitchen, shout outs. And I tweeted at them. I was like, thinking no one was gonna see it. I tweeted, "Black button-ups are the lamest ish ever." And someone DM'd me. They're like, "Hey, great to know that your opinion on our new uniforms. What store do you work at?" I was like, "Oh, delete. I'm not answering that." And then, so they went to my Twitter, which had a link to my YouTube, which says I'm in Long Beach. And
So they figured it
yeah,
out.
asked the manager of the Long Beach CPKs, "Hey, who's this kid?" They're like, "Oh, that's Tim." They're like, "Oh, you gotta fire him."
No way.
God,
Over
just
that?
because you didn't
well,
like the uniform?
Because of that, and there was
That
a
could be a
tweet
problem.
where I said going to work at California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah, yeah, that doesn't work.
All
They
right,
don't like
okay.
that association with their pizza.
Well, who won in the long run? CPK?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care if you have
CPK.
delicious
They have
avocado.
really
what are
great
they?
Oh, it's avocado egg rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
they're
Oh my
so
gosh.
good.
Best
They're really
appetizer
good.
on the
Guys,
earth.
No, they're really good. They're really
Screw
fattening.
them. They
Is this a
fired
commercial?
me.
Is this a commercial for CPK?
But I'm still going to order those.
I still love eating there, actually.
Do you still like? Because I know like back then, like were like your followers pissed? Like screw you, CPK.
Oh, well, no, that's the thing. I had them, in the original cut of the video I made about it, I had them tweet "Black button-ups are lamest shit ever" at Cal Pizza Kitchen. And it was about to be trending until someone messaged me and they're like, hey, you might get in trouble for like
Just
harassing
maybe.
them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I was like, So I deleted it, edited it, put it back up.
Oh my gosh,
You should have went full bore.
I know. But well, hey man, if you guys want to sponsor me, let me know.
CPK.
booktammy@gmail.com.
This is
What's
the
the
most-
CPK
He likes
competitor?
avocado rolls.
Probably like BJ's.
Okay.
Yeah.
BJ's. The
BJ's.
door is open for you to now sponsor
Kassem
Timmy.
loves
What's
BJ's.
up, bro?
It's probably one of his favorite establishments.
Anywho.
This is a parenting show, dude.
What? It's a
It's a show about
restaurant.
parenting.
Take it off. Oh, now we're
Oh, look,
stripping.
I have a surprise for you guys.
Oh, snap!
Well, when you buy them,
Unveiled.
they don't come with loose threads.
Yeah,
ShayCarl
don't pay
shirt.
attention.
Dude, you know, Suntard has one of your shirts, your Timothydelaghetto shirts. He wears it all the time.
I know, and whenever he wears it, everybody tweets me about
Like
it.
Suntard's wearing your shirt. Because it was like, I think like Zoe at Rodeo Arcade gave me a bunch of them, and I just brought him home, and he loves that shirt.
It's really
So
comfortable.
Yeah.
RodeoArcade.com. Oh, those are sold out actually, but still, RodeoArcade.com.
Check it out. Yeah. Why don't you have any merch on RodeoArcade.com?
Kassem,
I'm not a merch guy.
Not a merch guy.
you need to have faith in your merch.
Stop with the God stuff.
No, I am not going to stop. You know.
Okay, so here's one thing that I've been thinking about lately. I'm doing a documentary coming up. We're gonna
Oh,
start
really?
filming. Have you ever heard about it? Dude,
oh,
check out my
BT
Indiegogo.
Dubs. I promised I did a.
Oh, you got to do
I
that.
got to do a date with the girl that she spent $500 to go on a Skype date with me.
We're gonna make that happen. We're
She's
gonna
That's awesome.
You are so dumb, but you know what? I'm gonna give you the best.
You better
I'm
whip
gonna
it
give
out.
you the best date ever.
Kassem has a 30-minute. Is
I
it 30
shaved.
minute? How long is it? Do we say how
It was
long
30,
it
but I'm gonna try and go for a few hours.
She's cute, actually. She's really cute.
Well,
She's a good-looking
What
girl.
do you think of that?
I think that's amazing.
I think you should try to marry Kassem. What's her name? Do you remember her name?
Barna.
Barna? Yeah, she's a cute girl.
It's Kassem fan 81 is her fan.
Yeah. Kassem Wolf fan. So,
Kassem stalker.
what I was going to say is, in this documentary, I want to highlight, how this became our job, because everybody knows what YouTube is just because it's YouTube. Everybody's like, yeah, YouTube. I know what YouTube is, but a lot of people don't know like you can make money on YouTube, and it's a career and it's a new way. I mean, Walk Off the Earth
It's
is a great
changed a lot of
example
people's lives.
that are becoming mainstream talent because
We'll
of their
see.
yeah. They're right on the verge of
Snap.
exploding. But not only do you have to be an entertainer and be funny, but you have to be a businessman. Like, this is a business. Each channel, it's become, and when you started it wasn't that way. You started because it was fun to make videos.
Yeah.
But it's definitely turned into something like, if you want to continue it as something that you love to do, you need to pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? And you, I know your parents have a Thai restaurant. Do you feel like you learned from them, like
Be
running a
specific
business?
about Thai.
What kind of Thai restaurant? is it?
food.
Thai food. Yeah.
Restaurant. Yeah, no, it's not like a massage parlor or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Or
But I
they
just,
sell
I figure
Thais.
that like you kind of have that entrepreneurial spirit because your parents, owned a business. Did you work there growing up a lot?
I mean, yeah, I definitely was like, well, I would help out there if I could, just, washing dishes,
You
busting
worked there from
tables.
3 to 12.
from 9 a.m.
That's
to
how
9
those
p.m.
Asian restaurant family things work, right?
They had me like, did chopping all the meat and I was like taking out trash. I was a waiter there for a little bit, just kind of helping out, making a little bit of money, yeah.
yeah.
But
cool.
like initially I started trying to, because I told my dad ever since I was little, like that I was trying to be like a famous entertainer ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
knew.
really?
Yeah, that's kind of what I always wanted to
He
do.
knew his son was delusional.
They would always be like, because they knew I wasn't going to be like a doctor or a lawyer or anything.
They're like,
We believe in you.
we believe
I was
in
always just drawing pictures and
I
stuff.
wish my
man.
parents made that realization earlier on,
No, they knew because I told them that, Kassem.
They believed him.
I was
Did
a
they
smart
support
kid.
you from the get-go? Did they believe?
Well, it was always kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, go to school, get your degree, and oh yeah, he does his acting thing on the side. Yeah, that's cool. Have fun, make your little
Right.
movies with your friends. And then, as it kind of started, when I was like getting money and more people were watching and people were recognizing me, it was like, oh wow, this is something real, Like the bragging point used to be, oh yeah, my son does this acting stuff and he goes to school for this and this and this. Then it
Right.
became like, oh, my
It
friend's
switched.
famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, this is legit.
Yeah.
Dude, when you start helping your parents pay their bills and stuff, like my parents are living in our house in Idaho, like that was totally my mom. She's like, you need to get a job. You need to go back to school. You should be a flight nurse. You love adrenaline. You love helping people. And it was like always like, and like going home to Idaho, her parents are like, so what are you doing, Shay? And it's like, I'm doing this YouTube thing. And then like that transition made over. And now it's like my mom won't stop talking about my YouTube stuff. I'm
My
like,
dad still pays for my
Mom,
cell phone bill.
oh yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
I
Yeah.
love your
We're on a
parents.
family plan. I'm not gonna
It's a
just
great deal. They've been on it
spin
for
off
like
and do
6
my own
years.
thing.
Have you had it
So
for
what
like
do
6 years?
What do
I've had
your
it for a long time.
families think about what you guys do? Like, do they watch your videos?
Yeah, my dad watches all my videos. And he
Does
loves
he?
being in the vlogs.
Your
like,
dad's
now,
in the
like-
vlogs a lot.
Yeah,
Dad's
I saw your
hilarious.
My
mom.
dad loves the vlogs. He loves little one-liners.
Asian
So
dads.
cute.
Yeah.
Kev Jumba's got one.
Oh yeah.
I think
yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
Higa's got an Asian dad.
He definitely has
Funny
one.
dudes.
Yeah, no. Mine's funnier though. And so-
That's what we need. We need a Kev Jumba, Timothydelaghetto dad off.
Everyone says that.
Do
They're
they?
Like, yeah, we need to see your dads in a video. And my dad refuses.
Sword
no,
fighting.
just
He's
kidding.
like, no.
Sword fighting with their swords.
Of course.
Samurai swords.
Yeah.
We need a collab channel with the Asian dads of YouTube. That would explode.
We can call it Hero. Or I don't know. Something
Oh
along
my
the lines. of-
So do you get
Racism.
sick of flying? Because you're always somewhere. Like you're always performing. Like you just did a video when you announced on that MTV show that you're on. You were in the Maker apartment in New York, actually.
Yeah, it's
like,
really nice.
do you just get sick of it? Because like when I first started YouTube, I started traveling a lot, and it was exciting because I love airports and hotels.
And
'cause
you
I
get to
it's
be away from your
somewhere
giant
new,
family.
and I like
I
hated my
know,
kids
right?
at
We're
the
so
time. It was like,
annoying.
oh, relief. But then it's like it just becomes like it just grinds on you.
I thought I was sick of planes because there was a year where I was just kind of like traveling like maybe every week doing different shows and appearances and stuff. And then when I was off for like a month, I had another flight and I was like, oh man, I missed this. And I curled up to my little uncomfortable seat and I was like, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
So
you
at
know?
home.
The flying on a plane is all about striking that balance of like how to rest your head on
Yeah.
the
Dude, it's like a
I know,
constant
right?
rotation. You're like here.
Like-
My favorite is tray table down, like this.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you got a
Down.
sweater, tray
Right.
table down,
Yeah, yeah.
boom. That's my favorite. Because
I'm
then,
just-
if you fall asleep with your head back, do you like wake up and your neck is just like, oh, I can't even move my neck.
I'm a window.
You gotta
I'm
be on
always
the window.
There's that thing
Yeah.
in the Sky Mall catalog where it's a giant
It's like
inflatable
like
thing, and the
blows
guy
up.
just sleeps like this
Yeah.
in his airplane seat. How comfortable is that?
Dude, how many times have you looked at the sky mall like, dude, I'm getting that. Have
I
you
just-
ever made
Let me
one
blow.
purchase?
You're gonna spend 10 minutes. Okay.
Excuse me. Oh,
This is so comfortable. I just bought
Can't wait
something
to be in
from
Phoenix.
the Sky Mall catalog.
You did?
Because I was so
Officially?
determined to finally do it. I took one of them home and I bought a watch case.
No way. A watch case.
And do you use it?
Hammer, slammer. Yeah.
Hamburger Schmecker? You got one of those?
I do use it.
Do you? Okay.
I
Is it
wanted-
made out of mahogany?
It's I don't know what it is, man. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I always wanted to get one of those like bill holders. They had like a thing that like, you could like organize your bills. I brought one of those home.
Dude,
Like,
that
oh, let me get
sounds
one of those.
so
I know.
exciting.
Out of all the cool things on Sky Mall, that's
know, right?
like that's the
I
most.
think
You get
now
that in
we-
the
we
stairs
could-
for your dog to
Right.
get in your bed.
Get one of those
Right, right.
so they can
Hot
get up
dog
on the
maker.
bed.
All right. So, do you guys
weird.
remember the last video you guys worked on together? Do you remember your last video collaboration?
The awkward Snoop Dogg Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. That
Yeah.
was it. How was that, by the way?
The weirdest,
How wasted were you
weirdest
guys?
day. I was, look, I was very high and I was very drunk. Okay, and
At least he's
look,
honest.
it's when Snoop Dogg is in the building, that's kind of what he makes you do.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna tell Snoop Dogg like, dude, keep the drugs away from me, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
he's an
I
important
don't
guy.
smoke, you know what I'm saying?
No.
But like
No, never.
when the bishop hands me a blunt, I'm not gonna be like, oh nah, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's the bishop and it's
You
Snoop.
have to, and everyone gives you a pass. Like
I mean,
I
like-
posted a picture of me smoking weed with Snoop Dogg. Like friends and family are like, "Woo, nice!" No, you
Like
met
you-
that dude?
You've made it to the big
I
time.
denied Snoop Dogg a joint in this very room.
Did you?
In
Oh,
this
man,
very room,
props.
the very first.
Stupidest move. Stupid.
No,
Well, I got
I
to smoke it,
applaud
so
you, my
thanks.
love.
Yeah, Kassem did. Okay, so before the Snoop Dogg encounter, let's play it. We have a clip. You guys did a
best party
music
ever.
video together, which was amazing.
We're not gonna play the whole thing, are we?
Oh yeah, dude.
No,
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 we just got a few
No.
seconds of
Way
it.
too
Best party ever. Let's pull that up.
And wild.
I forgot about this.
Oh, I remember that party.
You guys remember this?
It was a hot summer night.
This was like one of my
and the
first
drinks were
like
cold.
maker collaborations.
I felt so lame in this because I'm just not a rap guy, and Timmy did a good job of like keeping it like believable until the camera came on me.
There's a John. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, this got flagged. Like
Did it?
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
right
say.
away, and then they unflagged it.
This is that was Michael Gallagher. There's a lot of cameos in this. There's old Richard Ryan who's doing an Owen Wilson. Nikki Fancy. Wow, dude, this is like a walk down memory lane. There's
OGs,
Harrison.
yeah.
Dude, that was a good time shooting that.
Okay, let's bring it back.
You're good. You're done watching that.
That's enough of that.
That was. Do you remember where that was shot at? Remember whose house that was shot at?
Yeah,
Midi
Midi
Mafia
Mafia.
house. Yeah,
Midi
yeah.
Mafia's house. And there's that pool. That was. They helped us do that song "Famous" for the flash mob
That's
that
right.
we did. Dude, those are the early days. You remember the early days? There's
I'm
Alpha
trying
Cat.
to
The good
forget.
old
I'm trying to
days, man.
forget those days.
Dude,
Are
those
you
are the
really?
good days. Shut up, dude. You love those.
Look, I just
days.
want
Days
people
of
to
our
see me on the
lives.
beach and in a chair, and when they see me rapping, I feel like a fool.
Dude, you just sounded good right there.
Kassem, once
There's Lisa
again.
Nova in there.
Oh wow.
Ricky, tell us about Ricky, dude. Ricky was like a high school friend of yours, wasn't he?
Yeah, me and Rick
Is
went
he
to high
really
school. Rick really is black.
He's really
no, it's
black.
crazy. Yeah. No. You carve through that little chocolatey exterior, and and he bleeds.
You?
Bleeds you.
I had
Yeah.
Ricky for breakfast.
No, me and Rick went to school together, and he actually, like, you know PD Flow?
Yeah.
Me, PD Flow, and Rick, and my boy Super Ego too. We all kind of made short films together in high school,
Yeah.
like before this whole YouTube business, and we would submit to film festivals and all that. And then we found YouTube, and then we started putting our films on there. And Rick was a part of our crew. And then Rick was in my videos, and he just kind of this past year started doing his own thing, making his own videos and stuff. Doing pretty well too.
He's doing good, yeah. No, I love Rick. Rick's
Always
cool.
a super sweet guy.
He's very
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, Rick's a
Always
nice
has
guy.
time to say hello.
What's cool about Rick is, like, you know, Rick looks like what would be a scary black guy to old little white ladies, you know what I'm saying? But then when they talk to him, it's like, oh, you're just
Yeah.
a cute, cuddly, scary black
You're
guy.
not gonna mug me.
What's
Yeah,
that?
you're not
And
gonna
then all
mug
of
me
a
at all.
sudden, like, they're inviting up into his house to, like, move stuff around. Like,
No.
they get way too comfortable with, like, black guys the second they find out they're not there
Right.
to kill them.
They just, can you just do all these, like, chores for me and
Oh
stuff?
my goodness.
Okay, so we're
weird.
gonna have another song by Walk Off the Earth. We're gonna bring him on here.
Oh, thank God.
Real quick before we
get nervous,
before we
sir?
send you guys off, Tim. So where do you see all this going? Like, I always like to ask that to all the YouTubers that I've known have been doing this for a long time.
I mean, man, my goal has always been, I follow this thing called the Fresh Prince format. That was my goal as a little kid. It's my life plan, which would have been like to
So
make...
you've been planning this for a very long time.
Yeah. So it would have been like music, TV, and movies. Like, you know, that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
Like the stretch of thing, like, you know, how it would pan out.
Dude,
And
I love Will
Hancock,
Smith.
too.
Hancock too.
Can't wait. We're all waiting. We're all waiting for Hancock, too, Willie.
He has a new movie coming out with his son, him and
Yeah, it looks
Jaden.
super lame.
No, it looks good, dude.
The whole time it's Earth.
Is that what it is? They're like in
Ugh.
spacesuits. I love Will Smith, dude. I think he's like
can't go wrong.
motivational. I love his movies.
That's
And
my-
he's got his kids
He's also
in
a
his movies with
Scientologist.
him.
My,
That's awesome.
my
Is he
YouTube
really?
name comes from the Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
De La Ghetto,
Yeah.
right? That was his
But De La Ghetto, too, because your original channel was deleted.
This is true. Kassem pays
YouTube
attention
history.
to interviews.
YouTube history.
This
do you
looks like my dogs, the size of my dogs.
The lipstick, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Full, and it's
Kassem will never have a wife. He'll have many huskies though. He's working on
have
his
many
Iditarod
huskies.
team.
Thanks, Shay.
That's not nice, Shay.
I believe in you.
Let's
Just
cut to the music.
All right, get the heck out of here. All right, give him a round of applause. Our two
Thanks for
guests,
having us.
KassemG.
Oh,
and Timothy
Thank
Delaghetto.
you.
Oh, you're gonna shave your beard?
Are we trending? Yeah,
I thought you were trending.
we're gonna do it at the end.
No, you just don't have
people-
the people that follow you. And
Dude, they
Kassem,
watch your
where is
videos.
they
it?
sent me a twit pic. It was trending. I'm not seeing it live right now, you guys, but I think we'll do it.
Keep-
Babe,
Keep
Colette wants.
hashtagging. No, you can't do it unless they do it.
We have to see it. Well, somebody sent me a twit pic that it did.
Okay, we're wasting time.
Yeah. All right, get out of here.
Gonna go home. Thanks for having me not come in at 10.
All right,
Cheers.
Call me.
And yeah.
Call me later.
Bye, you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye, Colette.
Follow
Thank you.
Kassem and Timmy. All their information is below. If you don't know them, they all have channels and Twitters and
Yep.
Facebooks. And
Okay.
check them out. Links below. All right, let's bring in Walk Off the Earth.